It's year 2 in the NFL for Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but his first training camp here at Missouri Western. And while he's battling the heat, he's honing some new skills as well. Merrill currently serves as Associate AD at Division I Illinois State, and he says he fully believes in the potential of Missouri Western as a whole. Right down the street from Lambert's, the home of throwed rolls. But here at US Baseball Park, Jaiden Woodside was throwing baseballs, and he did a pretty good job of it today. Well, the Chiefs have lost 3 of their last 4 games. Now, that's not something we were expecting to be saying before the season started. The Dragons have gotten the results they've been looking for all year on the field, but Coach Aaron Fritz says it hasn't come without their struggles. The Bishop LeBlanc volleyball program is one of the best our area has to offer, and on Thursday, they'll look to continue the winning tradition in the state sectionals. You can see things are starting to get going behind me for training camp. We got some tractors out on the field or something. For the first time this season, the number 2 Northwest Missouri State Bearcats are defeated as Washburn comes out with a 17-16 victory here in Topeka.
Obviously, coming into college, you probably come in with goals and everything, so those are just honestly a couple of goals that I wanted to hit. My freshman year, I wasn't very sure if I was gonna hit. I was like, oh, this is gonna take some grinding, some work. So just to finally seeing the work that I've put in pay off has been pretty nice.
Not many players get the chance to score 1,000 points in their career, but St. Joe native Jaiden Bristol has done it twice. Once at Central High School and now again at Benedictine College.
Scoring 1,000 points in college is definitely a lot harder than high school, so I knew that I would have to grind and work as hard as I could to kind of put myself and take myself to that next level.
Bristol achieved the feat with a free throw in the first half of a win over Central Methodist last Saturday.
After I made it, everybody, they announced it and everybody started cheering it. It was honestly really cool because it's something I've never really felt before. And I had goosebumps shooting my second free throw, and I was like, man, I really hope I don't miss this one as well. So it was just, I don't know, it was crazy. It was a lifetime experience right there.
Bristol is the 6th Ravens player under head coach Ryan Moody to hit the 1,000-point mark. Coach says Bristol has been an invaluable asset to their team.
All the credit goes to Jaiden. He works his tail off. He's worked his tail off for 4 years. I think it goes to show with the rebounding and the assists and the points how well-rounded he is and how unselfish he is.
Unselfish is the best way to describe Bristol, both on and off the court. Even as he reaches this personal milestone, he says he hopes others can join the club.
In a sense, kind of like a bragging right, honestly. So I've just been messing with some guys, but we probably have 3 or 4 more guys on this team that will hit 1,000 points. So trying to get them to do that now.
Jacob Lang, News Press Now Sports.
Soccer champion,
Bishop LeBlanc has been working for 10 years to take home another district title. But for 2 of them, they've been working much longer.
We've been playing together since I can remember.
I can't imagine playing soccer without her.
Seniors Reese, Robertson, and Libby Weddle started playing together when they were just 3 years old.
When we were little, our dads coached us, so that was really interesting. They didn't really have any knowledge of soccer.
We played every single sport together, so I think soccer was definitely it was a more special time for both of us.
Now, 15 years later, the duo is leading the Eagles into the state quarterfinals, where they will look for the first Final Four berth in program history. Having played together for so long, their connection on the field has brought success to the Eagles this season.
I just think it's all about trust. We have 100% trust in each other, and if we yell for a pass, we know that it's going to be there.
You know, our chemistry on the field really helps the team because I think everybody kind of feeds off of our energy, so I think it's just a really special connection.
As they fight to keep their season alive, they say they'll always cherish the memories of playing together.
It's really interesting to see old pictures of ourselves 3 years old with a soccer ball, and it's surreal.
We're just really excited and proud of each other, and I think, this is going to be one of the last times that Reese and I will ever play with each other, so it's just really special, and it's important for us to leave it all on the field. So,
Jacob Lang, News Press Now Sports. The final days of training camp are upon us, and the Chiefs are back in St. Joe with 1 preseason's game worth of tape to put to use on the field. Brandon Zenner was with the team Monday morning and has more.
The first preseason game is in the books. Now Sports.
Thank you, Brandon. The Chiefs will be back on the field at Missouri Western at 9:15 on Tuesday. The Division II football season is just more than 2 weeks away, and the first coaches poll of the year came out. Northwest Missouri State checks in at number 4 after going to the national quarterfinals in 2019. They're joined in the top 25 by Central Missouri. Both teams were co-champions of the MIAA in 2019. Missouri Western is one of 4 MIAA teams who received votes. And after graduating a core group of seniors, the North Andrew football team may look a lot different this year from last year's 8-man state runners-up. I caught up with the Cardinals to see how they're transitioning in Monday's Pigskin Preview.
For what happened last year, us losing to state, that doesn't define us. Us as a school, as a team, as a community, we fight hard and we fight and we just keep bringing the heat. And I just love that.
A new year brings a new era for North Andrew football. After a senior-heavy team led the Cardinals to a state runner-up finish last season, the team looks to build a new foundation moving forward.
Just do what we do best and hit people and run the ball.
Leading the Cardinal offense under center this year will be freshman Braxton Linville, and the team has been impressed with him so far.
I think everybody just trusts in him, and he can carry us to the championship if we need him to. He puts the team on his back.
Despite the team's inexperience, hopes are still high in Rosendale.
We're looking to go back to the state championship again and, like I said, go get the win this time and just play better as a team than we have in the past.
But the team is focused on the first step on its way back toward the top.
First is week 1. We have to take care of week 1 and then get on track and keep the momentum forward and just keep doing what we do best.
North Andrew will open up its season next Friday as they hit the road to take on King City. In Major League Baseball, the Cardinals are off on Monday, but the Royals back in action at Kauffman Stadium. They're hosting the Houston Astros, and former Royal Jake Odorizzi is towing the rubber for Houston. First pitch is set in just under an hour at 7:10. That's all for your look at sports. Stay tuned for another look at weather after the break.